We've never been more prosperous than we are today in the aggregate. We record levels of GDP. In many places, we've never lived longer lives, particularly certain groups within our society. So, you have this huge disparity, but some people have access to the best healthcare ever in the world, to access to information and to education unparalleled. So we're failing at the management of prosperity. And I agree with you that we need to look at this head on. Is there anybody out there, any government, any institution that you think is really looking at the root causes, honestly trying to address them and putting policies forward that would address these issues?
I don't think there's any government that's getting it right on everything. The United States, for example, in terms of aggregate economic output, is really doing quite well. However, when you look at the economic experience of an individual family, a typical family, the United States is not doing that well. So inequality is a huge problem. And then even worse, the United States is doing a really bad job at translating money into good lives. That is how it could be that the United States is both pulling away from Europe in terms of GDP and falling behind Europe in terms of life expectancy. In terms of delivering decent lives to people through a social safety net, Europe is doing a better job than the United States.